All right, Sean and JJ, thank you so much. I, of course, had to wear my Captain America outfit today because today, Las Vegas's premier pop culture convention, Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con, is back. And what a treat we have for you this morning. One of our next guests created the infamous villain known as Thanos, you know, the guy that snapped half of us away. He's been the main villain in the past two Avengers movie, the latest Endgame, which has shattered records left and right, and comic book legend and creator of Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet saga, James Starlin, is with us. He's joined by the founder of the Amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con, that is Jimmy J. Good morning, guys.
Hey, we really appreciate being here.
No, thank you guys for waking up early, especially on Vegas, 9 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. So we appreciate you guys coming in.
It's still 10:30.
Oh, see, perfect.
I've
it's the
been
time
for a while.
change. Well, we appreciate you guys coming in, and we're going to get really into the convention here in just a little bit, but I just kind of want to touch base about Thanos, because did you ever expect that character you created to really become the phenomenon that it is today?
No, we were very happy being cult characters. He in particular is upset about being a pop icon these days. We're all just adjusting to the surrealism still.
And when did you really create the concept? Like, when was that? How did it come about?
I got out of the service. I went to a community college. Among the classes I took was psychology class. We had a guest lecturer, came in, talk about the Freudian concepts of Eros, Thanos. I latched on to Thanos, and the rest of it's history.
Especially when it comes to the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, you've seen the movies at home. I mean, what, $350 million in 1 weekend it made just to see this character. And you can see the pictures on the screen. What do you think of the film reception, the film version of the character?
I've had a great time with this. You know, you go into a movie situation, you can't expect to have a carbon copy coming out. But even though they haven't stuck with the strict letter of the character, it is definitely the spirit of it, and I think he looks great. My only complaint is they brought that weapon in, which revived memories of the Thanos helicopter from a comic I never did.
I think we're seeing the weapon right now.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Did you have a chance to consult with them at all in terms of the character? I know James Brolin did an awesome job as him.
Not really. They had pretty much, the first movie was complete. The Infinity Wars was complete before I ever got to the set. Everyone was very open with me. We had a great time. I've gotten along tremendously with the movie people, which I found to be quite a surprise. I expected them to be very closed-mouthed, and as soon as we got there, they told us everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so how hard is it to keep a secret? Because everybody wants to know.
It was a year and a half of keeping my mouth shut. It was hard.
I would imagine, like, after, I think, the reception from the Infinity War, everyone's like, what? No, it ended. We want to know what happens.
And yeah, I had to keep my mouth shut about being in the second movie and all that. It was very strange.
And that's got to be an exciting time, especially when you get into the convention, because you have such a huge fan base with this, and these movies really even add even more to it.
Absolutely, and that's a big thing that we like to do with the amazing Comic-Cons. And here in Las Vegas, we believe in putting the comic creators first. And like for all those people that enjoyed those Avengers movies and all the big Marvel Cinematic Universe, we want to actually show the people that actually created all of those stories, inspired the big blockbuster movies, created the characters that you're buying in toys, playing in video games. These are the architects of our pop culture, and that's why we bring folks like Jim Starlin and this great cast of comic creators in to visit with the folks of Las Vegas this weekend.
And the best part is not just Marvel, it's DC, it's so many different entities, which is all comprised into it.
Oh, absolutely, and I think there's something for everybody at the event. I mean, we talked about these great comic creators, but and we have folks like Rob Liefeld, who created Deadpool, all these iconic characters that you see up on the big screen. But I mean, again, it's like if you're a Star Wars fan, we have Star Wars actors out there. If you played like my son,
The next one comes out this December.
Absolutely, but if you're like my son and play the Mario video games, is that we have the actual voice of Mario, Charles Martinet, coming out. So, I mean, if you're into video games, if you're into pop culture, if you're into the Power Rangers, we have something for absolutely everyone. Guys, girls, little kids, older folks. I mean, there's something for everybody at the event this weekend.
And I do want to point out, because something cool is happening this weekend, you guys are celebrating the career of comic book artist and writer George Perez.
Absolutely. He's making his last appearance out in the West. He announced his retirement, so this is his a farewell tour to a legend. And so being one of these last appearances, we have folks coming in from all over the United States, all over the world, just to meet George Perez. He's a co-creator of the Teen Titans. So, I mean, whether it's the Teen Titans Go or you're watching them on DC streaming, you know, again, this fantastic creator who also was a collaborator with Jim doing these Infinity Comics, Avengers books for Marvel that inspired these movies.
Well, 3 p.m., the time to go today, last all weekend long. Such an exciting time. I mean, I'm ready for it. You
Oh,
guys ready
absolutely.
for it?
Clearly.
All right.
And you know what the best thing is that kids 10 and under are free.
That's awesome.
So so it makes it fantastic for an entire family to come on out and get out of the heat all weekend long.
About to say, because of the heat, it's going to be hot, so go inside and enjoy some fun.
Absolutely.
But guys, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Our pleasure.
And we appreciate the time. Thanks so much.
For sure. The amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con gets underway today, 3 p.m. through Sunday at the Las Vegas Convention Center. What a lineup they have, which of course includes Jim, as you heard this morning. To see the list and for tickets, just head to the website right there on your screen. Guys, back over to you.